Alright, what's up everyone? How's it going? We are doing Assassin's Creed Odyssey Fate of Atlantis DLC today. So, see how this goes. So let me just check all the tech stuff. Okay. So yeah, first time doing Fate of Atlantis of any of the DLCs. So what should I do? Should I just go? I didn't show you the whole sort of game, so I might just go through some, like, show you some quests. So I've completed all the main quests, a lot of the side quests. I've got just some random bounties and stuff. Show you my build, I guess. Get rid of all these like exclamation marks as well. At least we can show what's new and what's not. So I've got a lot of the, pretty much I've got all the legendary stuff pretty much from the main game. So swords, daggers, here's the heavy blunts, here's the heavy bladed, the staff, the spears, and so that's all that. The bows, got all the legendary bows as well. So I've got two builds here. This I'm on now is the my assassin build. I've got pretty much everything into assassin damage. So my weapons, assassin damage, extra damage with hero strike and rush assassinate, and then on this heavy blade I've got assassin damage, and then more damage to elites and bosses, and 20% for critical assassinate. So basically, any assassination is going to be like any like assassination skill or ability is pretty much going to be like pretty OP. It's just the maximum damage that I could possibly get. And then the elites and bosses is just to pretty much one shot any elites or bosses with hero strike, or even rush assassinate if I can, or critical assassinate. It just makes it like just a lot easier. And then I've got 40% damage when attacking from behind. So whether it's normal assassinate, critical assassinate, hero strike, or rush assassinate, if it's from behind, it does even more damage. So that kind of stacks up with kind of everything else, even with sort of elites and bosses. So I can do like hero strike against an elite from behind, and it would do like heaps and heaps of damage. So, and then I've got a 50% damage with the assassin abilities. I've got this the pirate set pretty much with assassin damage and all damage as the engraving. So I'll just show you. So I've got adrenaline on assassin kill as well, so I can just normal assassinate and get like 3 bars, and then use that to either rush assassinate or hero strike. All damage there, all damage again. So pretty much just makes up, just boost my assassin damage by kind of heaps. Got all the legendary sets from all the cultists, which I will show you in a minute. I'm pretty much just going to go through all the menus right now. And yeah, and this is, so on loadout 2, I've got my warrior set, which is basically pretty much all into like fire builds. So fire arrows, weapon damage is fire, burning rate, and elemental. It doesn't really show here, I don't know why, but elemental as modifier is another one. So I've got 180% fire damage, 250% of fire build up. So pretty much with the spread shot ability, I can shoot like a bunch of guys at once with just one ability, and they would instantly go on fire. I don't have to hit them multiple times for like the build up. It just goes straight away. Same as I think any like damage with my weapons, it pretty much just builds up so quickly, it's just straight away. And then duration 25 seconds. Anything else? Nothing else really. Yeah, warrior damage 169%. So I've got the hammer of Hephaestus. So warrior and fire damage, 25% elemental damage, but minus to physical damage, which doesn't really bother me. Weapon damage becomes fire damage, obviously. Same with this one, weapon damage becomes fire damage, and I've also got plus 20 fire as an like intrinsic perk, and then the legendary sort of engraving, I've got even more fire damage and build up as well, so that's super good. So basic arrows become fire arrows, so pretty much all three of them I've had to put on an engraving to make them all fire instead of using the ability, because I don't really like using the ability, it's just kind of pointless. I've got other abilities that are just better. And then more damage with the spread shot, just because it gives like a crowd control. This is like my heavy damage sort of crowd control kind of build. The assassin build is both for assassinations, chaining them, but also big boss damage, and this is pretty much like anything else really. And yeah, I've pretty much got the fire set. So warrior, fire, all damage, elemental build up. This has elemental build up as well. Burning duration increase for these two, just part of the set, and then all damage here. So pretty much the same as the other one. Pretty much just all damage, and then when I can't really do that, I'll do something that benefits the set. So in this case, elemental build up, and if it's not that, it would have been like fire duration. I would have done that instead. Let's change the horse here to this one because it's got wings and it doesn't do any full damage or anything stupid like that. So just to show you, if you guys like want to see how I look, that's pretty much the warrior, and then with this hammer. And then for the assassin, I think I'm gonna change the look of this too, because I just equipped a new one. I think it's this white one. Pretty sure it's that white one. Yeah. So yeah, then this one's the axe for any damage if I need it, and then I mainly use the sword because it's like adrenaline build up. What else? Let's go through the rest of the menu. So abilities, show you my abilities. Not really a big fan of any of the top ones. This one's probably like really good that I could need. This, I mean, honestly, I don't really need that, but if I'm in a tight spot, I use that to escape. But this one's pretty good too, but I just kind of get by without them. I don't really need them. My number one abilities are pretty much the second wind for healing, and the rush and hero strike. The hero strike is definitely like probably the best ability in the game. And this with the DLC, I've got that too, which is nice. So I've got that equipped. Yeah, Stealth Master, Critical Assassinate, Shadow Assassinate, the Revelation, which is because I like looting. So I don't have any of the poison stuff. I don't have Vanish, Call to Arms. Don't have this flash looking one here, Slow Time. I've only got this one because I increased my fire damage. So that helps with my warrior type of build. Gear Master, Weapons Master. These I only just got once. Charge Heavy Attack because it's not a bad move. Ring of Chaos, not really, don't really use that very often. And archery's really all the archery abilities, in my opinion, don't really do very well except the multi shot, and then devastating shot I used a lot early on, but it's not really that good. Beast Tame I never do that, and so that's all that. Pretty much my range on this side, that's how I pretty much set up, and my melee I pretty much got healing, rush, hero strike, which is my mainly used ones, and then the shields if they just get annoying, and then these I never really use. But yeah, Shadow Nyx, I've got the Ring of Chaos, the Bull Charge, and the Spartan Kick. And then yeah, ability points for here, I pretty much got them all into assassination for just big damage. So more damage on elites and bosses, more damage with hero strike, and critical assassinate. I don't think I've any. Oh yeah, and just straight up 12 with assassin damage. What should I sink this into? Probably elites and bosses. So I've got nothing for warrior, as you can see, nothing's green, and nothing really for hunter. I don't even have like a hunter, like a proper hunter build. And so all my ships are pretty much upgraded. Let's get rid of this guy, done him by accident. Don't really have anything like super OP for my ship. I've just got all the guys from the main quests. Pretty much our family, and I'm sort of working towards my last upgrades for the ship. So I just need the green stuff for that upgrade, and this upgrade I can actually do right now. I was just waiting on a huge, like a lot of coin, a lot of gold, which I've just done earlier today. So pretty much just got this as my last one. So yeah, and my mercenaries, I'm almost at the end. Don't really care too much for that. And occultists, just to show you that I've killed them all. So I mean, I wouldn't have the sets and all that sort of stuff without that, but or even finish I'm not sure if you can finish the main quest and without having to do like all of them. I'm pretty sure you can leave some out and just do like the big guys, but I don't know, I'm not sure. And yeah, and one last thing is that I've pretty much done everything on the map, which is pretty cool for me. Every single location on this map I've ticked off, I've been to and I've done. So it's from like Spartan area to Athens to the islands. Yeah, God, this guy's 85. Jeez. Anyway, so yeah, we'll fast travel to the Fate of Atlantis area, which is one of these islands, I think, somewhere. Nope, it's not this high. It's south. Hang on. I'm just like walking around past it. I can't freaking see it. It's up. It's up here. Oh yeah, right here. Jesus. Okay, meet the contact. Alright, well this is an annoying one because I have to like go across with my boat, my ship. But yeah, I just wanted to show you all that because obviously I played the main game without you guys, so to show you like where I'm at. And yeah, and you'll get to see how the builds work like in game, in case any of it like doesn't make sense and you want to know my build or whatever. At least you guys can refer to like the first, you know, the very first episode on YouTube or whatever if you want to see all the builds. Or you can just pause the video, I guess, as well, when I open my inventory. But yeah, so earlier today I've done like a huge like farming runs for lots of items to get like so much gold, because that's what I was lacking, and now I'm at like 1 million or some shit like that, which is nice because I was always lacking gold for just the upgrades. But I'm good now, so alright. Fate of Atlantis. I think this is gonna be decent amount of decent length. I think it's like 20 to 30-ish hours. So I'm just gonna pretty much do like the main story, and then any of the extra stuff that if I decide to do like all the locations, or if there's any collectibles or anything, if I decide to do any of that, I'll probably do that off stream. It's not entirely exciting to do 100% for like such old content like this, but yeah. Jesus, dude, this sailor's like kind of close. Holy moly! Almost hit me.
Commander's leaving the helm.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to swim across even more. I'm not gonna make it from here. Is it connected? No. God damn it. Damn it, dude. Wonder why this is the entrance to the Atlantis. I was looking for like, I thought it would be like on the island where you meet Pythagoras and where the actual like where you lock the gate. Oh, here we go. I know a little bit of story from this, by the way. I know there's a lot of like AC sort of stuff.
Seeing things?
I'm gonna quickly hard save actually. Alright, so this will be like just before the DLC, and this will be like the DLC save.
Keeper, you have come far to meet me here. Keeper? My name is Cassandra. Names change, but this task is eternal. You are the Keeper, she who keeps the Great Seal closed and the staff of Hermes Trismegistus safe.
Tell me more.
Tell me more about this task. To be entwined with mine. I've been called many names, but you may call me Alethea. Entwined? How? I can now present myself to you in a form that you recognize. You must deliver me to the heir of memories. Even now, she watches us. When I speak to you, I speak through you to her.
She wouldn't understand.
None of this makes any sense.
She doesn't know how the Animus works.
In Atlantis, the Great Seal hid itself from Pythagoras. It wants to be opened, but not by him. Your task is to prepare the heir of memories to open it. Pledge yourself.
Layla's gonna open the gates.
Not where, but when. She is yet to be, but even still, she is here watching us now.
Fine. Pledge to keep the staff until the heir of memories, whoever that is ready to take it.
I mean, your pledge pretty easy there, after all you've done. But I guess it makes sense for the story. But I don't know if that's kind of, I don't know if it does actually make sense for the story, like that dialogue kind of choice. Like, you'd think there'd be more involved there for her to pledge and basically stay there for friggin' thousands of years, or however long it is, until like Layla comes around and grabs it from her. Like,
Alright.
you'd think that'd be something like from the end, the end of the DLC.
Kyoshi, you cut out, you there?
Kiyoshi.
I was saying, now try to relax.
Heir of memories. The Great Seal awaits you.
Victoria, did you hear that?
Nothing on our end. What did you hear?
Before there was radio static, like we were being jammed. But just now I heard a voice. The same one Cassandra heard in Atlantis.
Might be the bleeding effect. Like Kyoshi said, try to relax while Alana works on the results of the diagnostic.
Go to the Seal, heir.
Mate, they can always say that. It's always a bleeding effect, but half the time it's friggin' actually real. The only time the bleeding effect was like an extreme severe case, or that you can actually use that as a proper excuse, was friggin' Subject 4, man. Like, I mean, I'm sure there was many before him that went crazy, but Clay was the only one who actually got probably like disjointed mentally, but ended up,
The Keeper delivered me to you.
you know, saving
The pledge has
himself.
been satisfied, and now I am entwined with you. Heir of memories, this is the Great Seal to Atlantis. It has waited long to meet you.
Victoria, Alethea's voice is coming through the staff. Victoria?
The interloper can't hear you now.
You scrambling my comms? Focus, Layla. You're not going crazy. I think that memory, if it wasn't an Animus malfunction, Cassandra was the keeper holding the staff for me? And somehow the staff has been equipped for audio transmission and is connected to this seal. These symbols. It almost looks like a locking mechanism.
Name these symbols in order, and at long last, the seal will open to the heir of memories.
Okay, talking stick. But which symbols? And in what order? There must be some way to know.
The Keeper kept this riddle and more in her mind.
Altair 2. I'm going back in the Animus. If the signal gets through and you can monitor my vitals, great. If not, well, you've earned one free I told you so.
I don't know if it's just me, but the graphics on the staff just look strange. I don't know what it is. If it's like this, just like fuzzy on the edges, or if it's just because of like the way it's modeled, it's just like kind of shining, and it just kind of doesn't like look clean, I guess. I don't know, it's strange. Bit of a strange start, to be honest. But yeah, just to let you guys know, I know pretty much the premise of Fate of Atlantis. I know that Atlantis is kind of like another territory owned by the first civilization that's like other than Eden. As far as we know, they're only two like first civilization sort of cities, and Atlantis is like this sort of like, I don't know, not parallel city, but this separate kind of like city, and a separate group of like Isu or Isu, whatever, that live here. So there's like the Eden first civilization, and then there's like the Atlantis first civilization that are kind of separate. I think, as far as I know, the Eden Isu were a bit more like bit more bent on like slavery and stuff.
Our task is to guide the heir of memories to the symbols. A man called Theras knows of their whereabouts.
Theras? The guy who helped get Phidias out of Athens? Is that why you've brought me back to this place?
Here, the role of the Keeper bound itself to you, though you didn't know it yet. Now, to uncover the truth, we must go to Theras.
How will I know this heir of memories when I see her?
She will come to you. The end of your journey is in the Hall of Atlantis, where her true journey begins.
I don't understand who the Keeper is.
The Keeper isn't a person, but a task. And it is yours. Pythagoras held the staff to exploit its power. The Keeper's task is to restrain it and protect it from the hands of corruption until the heir of memories appears.
What's so significant about being an heir of memories? Like, what the hell does that title actually entail?
Or what are you?
I am Aletheia. Pythagoras called my people the ones who came before, but we are the Isu.
Isu.
Like you, I invited rebellion into the world, though there were complications. I replicated my consciousness in the staff of Hermistris Megistus so that I can speak with you and the heir.
Theras could be anywhere.
What I know is that he was brought to Serifos, but be careful. He went against his will.
I do not remember who Theras is at all.
I'm going to find Theras. I guess you're coming with me?
Our tasks are the same.
Layla, come in.
Alana, is that you?
Two things. Something's been interrupting our comms, which explains why we lost your vitals. Yoshi is looking into it.
I know this sounds crazy, but I think it's the staff.
Nothing sounds crazy to me anymore. Still, I'd like to verify. In other news, your Animus is definitely bugging out. Victoria is yelling at her monitors in French, and frankly, I'm not sure what you're doing is safe.
You call that yelling?
The Altair tube is moving into position. I'm gonna ask that you come up for air while we take a look at it.
I can't do that, Vic. Cassandra's looking for Theras who might know how to unlock the Great Seal to Atlantis.
The what?
Layla,
Theras was a friend to Phidias. I'll let you know more as soon as I get answers. Layla out.
Okay. Wait, can I just like fast travel? I can actually look at the actual like proper distance. Where am I going? South, it's right here. Thinking about like the hair of memories. Like if you're an heir, I guess to like it's a double meaning, like an heir to Cassandra, but also an heir to like the responsibility of the memories of what though? Like the memories of Cassandra, or the memories of like potentially like a lot of past, you know, people, or is it the memories of like Atlantis or whatever that we're gonna do now? And she's gotta like keep all those memories like, you know, safe. But I don't really understand the final goal yet, because like if you're trying to keep any of this stuff safe or whatever, why wouldn't you just not go in there? Like there's definitely a purpose that she has to go in there for, you know? Like she's already got the staff. Like Layla, she's already got the staff, and Cassandra already has the staff in this time. So she's gonna have the staff like this whole time. You know, so like maybe she'll lose it and then get it back, but I
don't know any more than Phidias did.
But I doubt it.
Please. Stop.
I want to stop, but I can't. Not until you tell us where you found these symbols in Phidias' workshop.
What the hell? Distract.
Go check it out.
I beg you, have pity.
Glad? Once you tell me what I want to know.
Man, that disappearing skill from DLC is so good.
I can't tell you how relieved I am to see you.
Are you alright?
It's nothing compared to what they did to poor Phidias. Did you hear?
I kind of want to know about the symbols, but we'll ask about
What do you know
this.
about Phidias?
Only rumors now. A man in gold came into his workshop, tortured him, broke his hands. His body was too destroyed for a proper burial. All because of these symbols.
Symbols?
I was exploring the tombs of Agamemnon, Eteocles, and Orion. I'm a traveler like you. I found the symbols and etched them onto parchment to give to Phidias as a gift.
Where were the symbols?
In Argolis, you'll find one in Agamemnon's tomb. Eteocles' tomb in Attica is where I found another. The final
Oh boy, we're going to have to go to each of these tombs.
deep in Orion's tomb.
Man,
You need to find somewhere safe, Thiras. You can sail with us on the Adrestia.
I would be forever in your debt. Take this map. It's rough, but it's the best I could do. Here, Eagle Bearer, and thank you.
I don't remember this guy at all from the main game. He must have been really goddamn early, if I don't remember him at all. Right. Where am I going? Multiple quests, okay. Holy moly. Okay. Oh. They're all pretty much the same distance away, so it's in Argolis. Where the hell is Argolis? Okay, it's right here. Man, after coming from Ghost of Tsushima and its like phenomenal freaking fast traveling system to this game, Mate, it's heartbreaking. It's just so bad. Especially like for me, when I'd done all the locations, like every single one, I tried so hard to like chain them to like go in a row, like go in a line from one to the other, to limit like going to this one and then have to going to the other side of the area and walking all that way and then going up this way. Like I tried to avoid as much as possible, like going one direction and then double backing, or doing this triangle effect where I go like this. I'd try and keep it in like a line or like a circle to just to limit the like amount of wasted space that I would actually traverse. But it still took forever, absolutely forever. It's not the kind of stuff that I don't mind that it kind of fills up the game world, and it's my choice to sort of do that. But I just feel like the world is just too big, so there's just too much stuff in there. Like they didn't need to be like this huge. Honestly, when you have such a big map, you just gotta fill it with stuff, and then it just feels like the map is just filled with stuff just for the sake of filling the map. And it's not like an amount where it's reasonable but also grind. Like Ghost of Tsushima I felt was a good amount. In fact, like for what I'm used to, it was kind of like short. Like it was kind of like
waiting in the Agamemnon's tomb.
But she's there. You can actually see her. Yeah, like I actually felt like, oh wow, is that it kind of thing, because I'm just so used to just heavy grinding, and like plus this game as well, I was sort of playing at the same time, so yeah, I just felt like it was like there was a little amount of it, but at the same time it was just good. It was so good to have like just get towards the end and not have to like do so much more to finish all the collectibles, you know. It was a relief to have minimal collectibles.
Will find the symbol she seeks.
So, what now?
Now is relative. With this information, will the heir open her eyes and unlock the symbol?
She will now. So, do I just wait here or something?
Our task is already complete. What comes next, she must do on her own.
Man, Cassandra's gotta be so goddamn confused.
Meet the heir now. When will I?
Your understanding. What you do not know is that while you are yet to meet her, she already knows you very well.
Dude, this is gonna be the most like confusing, batshit confusing. Someone you've never met but knows you very well, doesn't exist yet, but is also looking through you at any given time. It's fucking confusing. It's almost like the heir is like yourself.
So,
when it technically.
Keep it and let it keep you. The Keeper's task is to never succumb to death. All those you will ever know and all you will ever love will die. Then you will learn to love again, and those will die too. But you will remain.
This?
Altair 2, I have our next location.
Well done. Where to?
Agamemnon's tomb in Argolis.
Okay. So I'm going there as Layla and not Cassandra? Man, this is a little back and forth. I mean, why wouldn't I just go to all the 3 tombs as Cassandra and then go back as Layla and go through all 3 of them?
Layla to the Altair 2.
Okay.
It wasn't easy, but
at least it puts me here.
Understand. An AI or some other kind of consciousness is in the staff, which is used to open the Great Seal to Atlantis?
Partly right. The symbols in these tombs are somehow tied to the symbols on the seal.
How?
I'll let you know once I find one.
Guess I'm taking your word for it. Be careful in there.
God, it's so bright.
What is it?
And spoil the surprise?
What?
All I'll say is prepare to be amazed when I get back.
What?
This body must be thousands of years old.
What body? Where? I can't see shit. What do you mean, lady? Literally, it's so foggy. Holy shit. What the hell? I have no idea what she was talking about. That was not a good, that was not great dialogue. Okay, so that's not the symbol.
The
Right.
first symbol is near.
Okay. First symbol is near. Okay. I want to go back and see actually what she was talking about now that I've got the glow stick off. I mean, I still don't know what the fuck she's talking about. There's no body here whatsoever. Symbol is near. Alright. It's probably down there, but... God, I really cannot see with this thing open. Okay, it's not there. That's the left path from the entrance. Or the straight path, or whatever. These mushrooms are enough to see. Well, maybe on stream it's a little dark. I may as well just do this, but for me it's really bright. I'm not sure what I'm looking for. Is it going to be like on the walls? On the roof or something? Wait, is that it? How do I get through there? What's that over there? Aha, the triple stars. This doesn't do anything. Gotta get to that side.
Dead end.
I can't go... Why are these here? So it's to my right. It's literally in this area here. Is there a... Okay. There's a path this way? No. Oh wait. Yes there is. Aha.
The symbol!
The first of
Jesus.
You've done well, Air.
It almost looks like a constellation.
Layla, all of our readings are being jammed.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. But there's still 2 more to uncover. I'm going back into the Animus.
There have been too many bugs, Layla. We need to stop and figure out what's happening.
We'll stop once I've opened the seal. Layla out.
Listen. Everybody starts panicking when there's bugs in the system, or when people hear voices from the first civilization, or some greater task, and there's always someone like who doesn't believe, you know. Just be like, oh, you know, some ancient first civilization person is telling you you have a great task ahead, and is telling you what to do. All right, no worries. I mean, you're freaking going back in time through our fucking machine to live another human being's memories from thousands of years ago, and you can't believe that there's a voice in the staff. You can't believe that there's some sort of like AI after all the shit that you've seen. And the Altair 2 is where William Miles is, and he's seen some shit. If you know what I'm saying. And if he hasn't seen some shit directly, then Desmond has definitely told him some shit that he's seen. So this unbelievable sort of stuff is a little not very convincing. Okay. Attica and Boeotia. So Athens is there. Boeotia, where's Boeotia? I think it's north somewhere. Oh yeah, it's right here. Okay. The closest Probably here, I guess. Well, no, here for sure. 'Cause I think I jumped down south. Yeah, and like it's gonna be super tedious. Go here with Cassandra, go back with Layla. So I'm just as Cassandra, I'm just showing where Layla, like where the tombs are, and that's it. I mean, I'm not really sure if I guess that makes sense. I mean, you just gotta walk around this Layla like until you find it. I'm glad it's not like super like easy when you go in the tomb as Layla, in the sense where it's just like one path and that's it. Kind of gotta. It's probably gonna be like a bit more puzzly, and gotta figure out. Gotta find the symbol first, and then you gotta figure out how to get there. So at least it's not mind-numbingly linear. Then that would just be really. That would just be really annoying. Or actually, not annoying, but I guess upsetting for the start of like a DLC that's like meant to be like 30 hours. I would have thought like straight away we'd be going into Atlantis like super early. But I guess this kind of generates a little bit of hype, I guess. Alright. Back to Layla.
You found Eteocles' tomb. Well done, Keeper. Keeper, the heir of memories must search these old halls for the symbol she seeks. Will the heir rise to the task?
I mean, why are you
I
asking?
suppose she would. No?
Every step brings you down a very long road to the heir. Which you cannot show her, Vimos will.
Vimos? How?
The heir will know when the time comes.
What?
Or Cassandra's found the next location.
Great work. Where to?
The tomb of Eteocles. I think I found a way in.
The heir knows to search out the symbol.
Wait, I could talk to him more to get more dialogue? I didn't know that. I just pressed triangle for no reason. So is that like a little hint at saying like Deimos is a secondary playable character? And it's just like to say
Altair 2, found my way in. I think I'm getting good at
it's
this.
just like to say, oh hey,
Second career in this.
they don't see it through your eyes, they'll see it through Deimos.
I still think this is a bad idea, Layla. We don't know the source of the radio interference, and there are temporal discrepancies in the Animus memories.
Noted, Doctor. Layla out.
Yeah, shut up.
Strange. I thought floor spikes were a Persian thing.
Okay, she hasn't said about the
Here
symbol
lies
yet.
The King of Thieves. I still can't believe I'm seeing it with my own eyes.
Guessing it's this way because it's like a secret entrance. What? No symbols. Okay. Okay. Hunter's wrong. Alicia, I guess Alicia hasn't said there's a symbol nearby yet, so.
So well preserved. It looks like the organic matter, the paint, the wood, none of it has aged a day.
The chemical composition of the air might act as a natural form of preservation.
There are tombs all over the world where corpses still have hair and nails intact, even millennia after burial.
Let's talk about corpses after I'm out of here.
Yeah, might want to do that. What hell kind of formation is this? Alright. I'm guessing I can grab it from the other side and pull it one way or the other. I've got to push it, but I want to get through there first. Alright, let's see. I feel like I'm going to get stuck. I feel like I'm going to get stuck on this side and I need to be on the other side of this. Yeah, because there's a hole there. Okay, what is this? Like super strange. Right. So I didn't need to move that at all then. I just pull this. Like, I wonder if I've been to these tombs before in the main game. If any of this is different. Like, if I didn't move this in the main game, if it's like not moved, or if it's just set like that. Like, I kind of feel like everything's, like, for that especially, it was kind of out of the way.
These statues are in perfect condition. Those who paid homage here did so with their lives.
Yeah, I mean, it's still got its color for sure. Kind of feel like I was meant to move those things.
Second symbol is close.
Oh yeah, it's right there on the
You did
coffin.
well to get this far, despite the interloper.
The interloper? Do you mean Vic? Or someone
Yes.
else?
Vic or someone else? Is there a hint there that someone else was watching? I just want to say, what was I going to say? Yeah, like, I feel like I was meant to move that earlier. I was meant to move that, like, out of the way so I can go through, but it was kind of already moved, so I'm not sure if that was because maybe I've been there before in the main game.
Another part of a constellation. Maybe they fit together. Altair 2, can you read me?
The interloper can hear us.
The interloper? Who?
Layla, we hear you, but you're breaking up. Did you say you found the second symbol?
I did. And Cassandra knows where the third is. I'm sure of it. I'm going to dive back in.
As your doctor, and as your friend, I insist that we stop this. We're not able to guarantee you're safe in there. The staff?
The staff makes me immortal, Vic. I'll be fine.
Layla, please.
Damn it. Now it's making me second guess if the interloper is Vic or someone else. Because if it's not Vic, it's hinting at someone else that's listening. But I don't think there's any, like, I don't think anyone's a spy. Maybe Vic, she could be. She did work for Abstergo and whatever, but she came this far, so I doubt it. Kiyoshi definitely not, because he's part of the Japanese branch of the assassin. God damn it, the Brotherhood, the Japanese branch of the Brotherhood, which I think is actually completely destroyed now. I think he's the last one, or at least there's not many people left. Right, Barry shows next. It's here. But yeah, I hope it actually... Man, if the interloper is Vic and it's just gonna be like someone listening in and not actually, she's not actually a spy or evil or anything like that, that's kind of anticlimactic. Make us doubt a friend and then for us to find out they were still a friend and not actually, they didn't actually betray us or anything. Man, these loading times, man. Another thing Ghost done so much better. Whenever you fast travel, it's instant load. And I've still got to go 540 meters away. Come on, horse. Let's go.